welcome to day 127 of the 5 a.m. Squat Club. This is the channel for people who aren't satisfied with just status quo. You want more out of your health, more out of your life, more out of your goals. This is the place for that. Every morning we get together, make progress. We've got 5 steps to ensure that happens. We get up nice and early, make sure we don't press snooze ever. We drink water, we prime our minds, prime our bodies. We get our intensity in, which today is gonna be power snatches and V-ups. We clear our minds, and then we make sure that we do our most important work, a little chunk every day so that you ensure that you make progress. Step 1, we're gonna choose our first thoughts of the day. So what we're looking for here this morning is that you're gonna find yourself this, what we call paleo chair, paleo squat position, where feet are underneath the hips and you're just gonna sit on down in kind of a passive position. If you feel like you're gonna fall over, grab yourself a counterbalance, or you can even hold onto a door frame or something. And we're gonna hang out for here for a minute or so and choose our first thoughts of the day. I am responsible. Anything that I want out of this life, like it's on me. Don't blame anybody else, no excuses. I am responsible. I will make time between stimulus and response. Make sure that I'm not snapping. Make sure that I take a second between what's coming in and what I'm putting back out. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. That may just be the basis of this channel, right? We take daily action to make progress towards where we want to go. And then last is I choose gratitude. I want to make sure that I focus on positive things so I see more and more of them, because that's the only way that works. So I am responsible. I will make time between stimulus and response. I have all I need to succeed today and will focus on progress over perfection. And I choose gratitude. Okay. Step 2. Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Jody. We are going to warm up the body. So, general warm up here. Check out my new clock, by the way. Look at that. Definitely not gonna miss that one. We're gonna go through some knee raises, some good mornings, hinging at the hip, some lunges, reverse lunges, some burpees, and then some squats. So feel free to move along with me here, or if you want your own warm-up that you like, you can hop on a machine or go for a little jog or whatever it is that you like to do to get the blood flowing and the body warmed up. I'm gonna grump a little bit this morning. My calves are very sore. You may notice that I don't wear shoes here. I mean, I'm in my house, it'd be maybe a little bit strange to be wearing shoes, but I don't wear shoes at the gym either. It's one of a few, I guess, but the only one that doesn't wear shoes when we run. And yesterday's workout, probably my second run of the year. Yesterday's workout was 4 rounds of an 800 meter run and a 1,000 meter row, and running out on the road and the gravel and all that is not super nice on the feet, but more than that, like just my calves. My calves, I guess, were not ready for 3.5 kilometers of running and it being just the second run of the season. It seems strange for the second run of the season since it's September 4th, but obviously I've missed some of those. But yeah, the calves are pretty tight. Good morning, Yaroslav. I'm going to talk a little bit about something that we talk about every day. You'll notice that these topics are going to get very redundant because the more times once you identify what it is that you need to think about, need to talk about, what you want to do is do that, right? You want to go over it over and over again so it solidifies. And today is kind of just that, right? The topic is how to not suck. And the answer to that is so easy. You just do the thing, right? Practice the thing. You know, don't do it with blinders on. make sure that you're being aware and then you're iterating because you have a certain place you want to get to, but just do it over and over again. Right? It doesn't matter what your goal is. Repetitions are going to get you there. I think Alex Hormozi says something like, if you'll dedicate yourself to something for like 3 to 5 years, at that point, you're very likely going to be, top 1 to 2% in that field. So all it takes is dedication and consistency to that thing, and you can change your life. So, when we think that something is out of reach or unrealistic, the idea of just breaking it down into its daily steps, and sometimes it's breaking it down into its, minimum effective dose, meaning you're optimizing for your time, right? So you've only got 20 minutes to dedicate to that thing every day. What's the 20-minute step that if you do every day will get you there? It may not be as fast as if you were doing an hour every day, and you could have a step that took an hour, but it'll still get you there as long as you define that step properly. And then here's the kicker: do it. Right? It's all about action. It's all about consistency in order to become the person who does the thing consistently. All right, general warm up, getting close here. We're gonna do a little bit of extra prep, for the power snatch here a little bit. So if you have a PVC stick or a broom or a hockey stick, I don't know, maybe like a, what else is there? Lacrosse stick, I don't know, forget that. So what you're gonna do is grab it with a wide enough grip so that the bar basically sits right in the hip crease. And if you were to bend the knees, it doesn't press the bar up, sorry. Then what you're gonna do from there, take it overhead, let's see here. And then I'm just going to keep the arms straight and bring that stick back behind me. If that feels like my arms are gonna rip off, widen it out a little bit. It should feel like a little stretch across the front, but not like your shoulders are gonna rip off. Let's get 10 there. I just wanna go from overhead to directly behind the shoulders. Trying to keep the abs on the whole time, not overarching. And then once you've got 10 from there, the next one, we'll just put the bar on the back with that same grip. And we're just gonna press. We'll get 10 of those as well. Just warm up the shoulders a little bit extra for our power snatch, and then we're gonna do one more before we pick it up. From there, what you're gonna do is feet underneath the shoulders, sit it down a little bit, make sure the hips are coming back, and then we're gonna press again. You get 10 there as well. This is basically our receiving position for the power snatch. Maybe you could do some lower if you want. Whoa, that burns the legs. Okay, let's talk about this then. Next is we are going to talk about our workout. So you can see there, 2 movements. That's generally the format here. We go 10 minutes and we alternate between 2 movements. First one is a V-up. This is not one that I am extremely proficient at, so I'm gonna give my best demo here. I'll give a few options and then you can choose one that works for you. So the V-up, that's that. Kind of see. So what we're looking for is this position where you basically start in a hollow. So the low back is pressed into the floor, feet are off, shoulders are off, and then ideally what we're doing is coming, not like that, no rep. We're coming to the center, making contact with the feet, ideally with a straight leg. They are very challenging. However, if that's not accessible, don't you worry. So step in between there could be a tuck up. So you start in that same position. Instead of going straight arm, straight leg, you're gonna come to the center in a tuck position. So the knees come to the chest. Well, elbow doesn't like these. Knees come to the chest, and then you open back up. Option number 2. Option number 3, you could hold the hollow, right? Just press basically the low back into the floor, lift the legs with the chest. You could hollow rock, right? Once you establish that position, if you want a little bit more, hold that position tight, rock back and forth. Or you could even just do a sit-up. So you want to choose an option there that's going to be challenging, you know, maybe one you haven't done before. And yeah, we'll talk about numbers of reps and all that in a second. Second movement is our power snatch. So what we're looking for here is you're going to grab your bar with that same grip that we just used. And I'll show the full version, and then I'll show some scaling or modification options here. So I'm going to come down to mid shin, basically with the barbell sitting on the floor, but had bumpers on it, pressing away from the ground, getting that bar into the hip, and then I'm going to jump and catch. So at speed, something like that. If you're new to the snatch, options could be just a high hang power snatch if you're going with a barbell. So bars in the hip, hinge at the hip a little bit, keep that barbell pressed in, jump, catch. The goal here is to receive it locked out the elbows with the knees bent. So we're moving back under the bar after we drive. So dip, drive, catch, stand. If you want more, you can take it to the knee. What I want to just make sure of is that I'm coming back through the hip before I drive. Ideally, that bar stays in contact with the body, comes to the hip in a vertical torso position before I drive and catch. If, say, you don't have a barbell or a stick, but you still want to have some weight on it, you could always go with just a dumbbell snatch. So take the dumbbell to the floor, nice neutral spine, start standing, and then drive and catch. Catch it overhead, locked out, knees bent. You could alternate hands there, or, you know, do 5 and 5 kind of thing. So I'm gonna start, getting my barbell and all that set up. Let me know while you're warming up if you have any questions, any injuries that need modifications, scaling options. Let me know. Let's get set up here. When they hype me, the following grows, they know how to ignite me. Call me CEO, I've been running right. See. You want to make sure that if you are using some load, if you can progressively warm up. I don't go straight to your workout weight. Try to take a couple steps. I'm gonna get a little warm up here. Some snatch high pulls from the hang. I'm gonna do some from, maybe I just do some first pulls from mid chin first. Okay, so you see 75 pounds. Jody using empty Bella bar to start. Don't tell anybody, Jody, but I also have a Bella bar. This is my wife's barbell that I use far more than she does. I'm going off every chance I get. Jason, 75 pounds, how many reps are you gonna do? What are you thinking? Are you gonna go touch and go, or are you gonna put it down in between? I think I have no choice but to go touch and go in here. To be honest, I'm surprised I didn't wake up the girls yesterday with those high knees. Like we're still missing Sam here this morning. Tall, don't sweat it, I never back up. I don't miss a thing, I'll regret it. I'm always learning. You could call me academic, I'm always working. What is he doing, sleeping at 2 a.m.? That energy is like a poison, eats a man, a septic. All right, 5 o'clock, we're almost there. I was thinking going 105, but we'll see how 85 feels. Hey Jody, do you have like a squat rack and stuff? Are you pretty set up there? Okay, I have 2 1-pound rogue plates to make it officially 35. Actually, well, maybe 10. Whoa! Whoa, I don't know if I'm gonna get 10. Let's see how this. Oh, jeez. 85 is what I'm doing. Yeah, that's enough. I was thinking about going 105, but that was an easy decision. My thumb. I don't know if I pulled on it too hard in a hook grip or something, but it's a little bit cranky. All right. Tell me how we're feeling here, because I think I'm pretty ready. I'm sure we'll ease into it a little bit more as we go. Give me a quick thumbs up. I'll get the clock ready, and then it's time to go. How you doing, Yaroslav? What do you got? You going dumbbell?
Be cruising in my lane fast, call it high speed. I've been working hard, yeah, I've been working nightly. If you think you'll win, ha, nah, unlikely. I be taking shots, yeah, cold-blooded,
yes, I have a
icy.
squat,
Watching numbers grow is what I call sightseeing. In the front row, run it up when they hype me.
Yeah, that's probably my, I want to say that's the next thing. Oh, check this out, I got a sandbag for Saturday. Don't have to lift the rock. I mean, as long as I fill it with sand before Saturday. Jason said heavyweights suck first day. Thumbs up. Yeah, that's why I noticed we kind of ease into it. First couple sets were a little challenging, and then can increase it a little bit. Resistance band for boys and dumbbells for me. Resistance band dumbbell snatch. I wonder if you could even just get them like a jar or something, or a rock or something that has some weight to hold on to. A resistance band may be tough for a snatch, but hey, all good. All right, change this song. We got V-ups. I'm maybe gonna aim for 8 to 10 there, and then the snatch I might start with 5 and go up from there. But up to you whether you're going lighter weight for more reps or heavier weight for less reps. You just want to be uncomfortable. You just want some intensity this morning so we can start our day off right. So if you are all ready, let's do this. There will be lots of beeping that comes from this clock. It'll beep every minute. Should be nice. All right, 10 seconds, team. Let's do it.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own.
All over the place.
Down. I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours.
I need to work on those.
Sour. Take a cold shower.
Those dogs.
They're just young downers.
Those dogs just really want to work out, don't they, Jody?
I swear to God, they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown.
As you can see, the clock is counting down each minute.
Who were all taught they deserve an ounce.
10 seconds.
It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me
3,
now.
2,
I won't stop
1.
till I wear the crown.
Oh, the barbell. The barbell fatigues me fast. One of each down. 4 each to go. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. That's a good one, team. You got heart, are you mean? Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go? Oh, you guys are awesome for showing up here. I swear to God, they all let me down. Working hard. I always fought just to 10 seconds. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. 3,
It's only worth
2,
it if you work for it.
1, go ahead.
It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to win the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns. I'm on top, they deserve it now. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it.
You're up.
I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the
Jason.
crown.
Yeah, overestimate, only 5. Attaboy. Jody says, yes, coach, my sandbag came in the mail. No way. We're on the same schedule, Jody. Hopefully I don't have to go steal sand from our kid's sandbox. I'm gonna go up the road to the quarry. 10. Set 2 on the snatch.
I
3,
feel nauseous,
2,
believe me.
1.
Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your
6.
own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want
that jacks me up good.
credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower.
Woo.
Scream until you're louder.
4 down.
Work until you're prouder. And
I like
all
this
the
clock for
doubters,
that.
they're just
Tell this
young
will round 1.
doubters.
Unlikely I'll
I
lose
swear
track
to
now.
God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns
10.
who were all taught they
Hard to breathe in
deserve
here
an
again.
ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it.
5,
It's only worth it if you work for it.
3, 2,
I won't stop
1.
till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen.
V-ups take coordination.
Everybody wants to be
Oh man, I'm
king.
sure if you're
Yeah,
watching
they all
mine,
wanna
you're seeing
ring. Yeah,
that
we all wanna be free.
I don't have that
Show me
coordination.
what you got, what you bring.
Those
how you
are so
fight
awkward
in the
for me.
ring, how you take a fucking swing.
You guys are doing great.
You got heart, are you mean?
It's halfway.
Got some scars, got some needs, are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God
10.
they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking
3,
clowns
2,
who were all taught
1.
they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work
7.
for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
Whoa. Seven's a lot. 20 seconds. Woo. 2 more sets of each. 10. Oh, man. You guys are doing awesome. 3, 2, 1.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan. Your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They
7
want
down.
the credibility,
3
convincingly
to go.
willing to put in the hours.
1
it
more
takes
set
to
of
get
V-ups,
some
2 more sets
power.
snatches.
Don't be f***ing sour. Take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder. Work until you're prouder.
for 8 here.
All the doubters, they're just young downers. I swear
15.
to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear
10.
the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they
5.
deserve an ounce.
3,
It's only worth
2,
it if you work for it.
1.
It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to begin when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be
20.
free. So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got some scars,
10.
got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God, they all let me down.
5,
I always
3,
fought just to wear the
2,
crown.
1.
Off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown. I swear to God they don't let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. Off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it.
One more set. Last set. 20 seconds. And 3, 2, 1. Last set.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be fucking sour, take a cold shower. Scream until you're louder, work until you're prouder. And
good job,
all
team.
the doubters, they're just
Take a minute, catch your breath.
I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now.
How do you guys feel?
I won't stop till
How was
I
that?
wear the crown.
Catch your breath, team. Get a little cool down, and then we'll get into push-ups.
I'm just telling you to fight for your dreams, but it's not what it seems. Man, it's hard to be seen when everybody wants to be king. Yeah, they all wanna ring. Yeah, we all wanna be
How we doing, team?
So show me what you got, what you bring, how you fight in the ring, how you take a fucking swing. Do you got heart? Are you mean? Got
He
some
just said
scars,
gooder.
got some needs. Are you willing to go bleed? I swear to God they all let me down. I always fought just to wear the crown. I'm off at these fucking clowns who were all taught they deserve an ounce. It's only worth it if you work for it. It's only worth it if you work for it. I won't stop till they hear me now. I won't stop till I wear the crown.
I know I'm sweaty. Stop it. Jody says, worked in some ascending weights on snatch. Took it easy since I have not snatched in ages. Barbell snatched, felt great. Amazing, Jody. Jody, I don't know if I ever heard from you back. Did you start an affiliate or are you just self-taught? Yaroslav, how we doing? You still there, buddy? Wow. I'm fatigued. Okay, let's clear a little bit. You know, we like to take a minute afterwards and, you know, in that few minutes afterwards when we're not thinking about our daily tasks, we're thinking about just, you know, surviving. Is there clarity? Is there a moment where we can see things a little bit better? Maple, what's stuck in your mouth here? Stuck on your tooth. And, you know, to stay on today's topic, like if you've got goals, if you want to get better at something, you want to start something new and achieve something, it's as simple as doing it. It's as simple as don't think about it. Even if you don't perfectly know what it is, just start doing a thing. And the more times you do a thing, the more you're going to clarify exactly where you want to go, right? It's going to become more and more obvious to you what your purpose is and what that goal is by working on it, not by thinking about it. So if you've, before we run away, we've got more stuff, but if you get value here, make sure you've liked, forgot about that, make sure you've subscribed, and consider sharing, right? You guys know other people who could use, you know, a step in the right direction, a little kick in the butt, a little team for support. If you could share this with them, that'd be amazing. And then I'm going to keep talking about the community because that's where all the magic happens. We've got the community on school where we're getting together to solidify goals, break them down, talk strategies for creating your minimum daily viable action. And then we're going to hold each other accountable. So if you got goals and you're not getting there, come join us. Jason says, timer is awesome. Yeah, it's pretty big, eh? The beep is nice as well. Okay. Let us do some push-ups here. What numbers we got today? Where are we at here? Oh, so Jody, sorry, you answered that question. Affiliate since 2012, then recently went on my own in-home gym. When did you switch, and why did you switch to the home gym, Jody? Yaroslav, I have to run. See you tomorrow. Have a great day, everyone. Yaroslav, you going to the gym now? What day is it? Thursday? Don't even know what the program is. Love that timer too. Nice, nice. I was wondering, should it be on the wall? Although I'm wondering if it goes on the wall, if it's going to be just too, oh, I got the cord tied up there, but is it going to be too big? Right? Is it going to like block out the logo? I don't know. For now, it's going to sit here, but feel free to give me some feedback on that. Oh, okie dokie. I think today is 60 push-ups for me. How many do you guys have? Anybody who's new? If you're new here, we are following along with the Do Hard Things 365. This guy is a push-up machine. Doing over 1,200 a day currently. So we're just doing our own version. Whew. So you start at whatever number is reasonable and add one every day. And the rules, the standards are you're allowed to either hold a push-up position or kind of a plank with one hand off the ground, or a push-up but no rest and no pike. So I've got 60 today. You guys have got one more than yesterday. Jody says, I moved from my long time to home. Box was not as convenient. And I got 2 pups, so it slowly morphed into home gym 2022-ish. That makes sense. That makes sense. Life said, train at home. But you are obviously one of the committed, dedicated ones who actually does it. Because so many people, you know, they'll buy gear and then it just becomes like a clothes rack. All right, we ready for push-ups? Let's, what music do I have here? Just that. All right, this is what we got. I'm gonna start the clock because I like to see how long this takes. 60 push-ups for me today. However many for you. Let's do this. We'll just go up. All right, let's do this. 10 seconds. 60 push-ups. Now I can't hear Bear to leave the pups. Yeah, I get that. 1. Go ahead. 1, 2. Ooh, small set. Last 10 for me. There's 60, under 4 minutes. That's good. Happy with that. Tell me about it, team. How are those push-ups? That's crazy hard. Okay, we'll hop into what do we do? V-ups? Let's do a ab stretch here a little bit. And we can chat about your push-ups while we're finishing here. If I can catch my breath. All right. So let's get in is an upward dog here. know if you guys are still going. Work this. There we go. So hands on the floor, hips on the ground, and just press away, squeeze the abs and butt. We'll talk about homework. Oh, that's the next slide. There we go. Well, do it here first. Even though that camera should be in this different spot. That's not what I want. So, hands on the floor, chest up. Jason, 66. And how is that, Jason? How long does that take? How challenging is it? Shoulders back, press away. I keep watching that guy, and I want to ask him, like, would you need to stop? Like, because every time he finishes, it looks like he could just keep going. He looks basically the same at the end as he does at the beginning. So, like, do you feel like you could just keep going? Keep adding? Let's do one more here. We'll do just a seated hamstring stretch. So we'll go legs straight out in front, and then just hinge. I'm gonna rock myself back and forth a little bit so I can get the smushy parts of my butt underneath me, and then hinge forward as much as you can. I'm obviously rounding at the back here, but that's okay. Just see if you can feel the hamstrings by pulling the chest up a little bit. Jason, took a while today, lol. That's good. So you're not going like straight through unbroken. You're doing a little bit of planking in there as well. Jody, how were your push-ups? Did the dogs let you do them? Maybe she'll come over and help us stretch here. Hey, kitty kids. So, you know the drill now. Your next step is homework. If you wanna make the best of this, right? You wanna make the best of getting up early and getting in this fitness early. Know that the fitness is physical benefit, but it's also mental benefit, right? Now you are clear. Now you are ready to go. I was chatting with another kind of entrepreneur yesterday, and you know, she's deep in early childhood here. She's got a 5-month-old, and she's a firefighter, and her husband's a firefighter, and she's stop it. She's trying to get her business, which is a fitness for first responders. She's trying to get her business growing a little bit while managing, this 5-month-old, and like, her time is very limited and all that. And what I'm getting at here is this moments of clarity. We were trying to figure out her minimum daily action. And then from there, I was like, hey, well, when is your goal time? When do you plan on making this thing happen every day? When do you plan on doing your post, whatever it is, Maple Stop? And she sent me a little recording, a little audio message while she was running. And she came up with the problem. Hey, I don't know when I'm gonna do this. There's all these obstacles. And the more she ran, the more she was able to basically work it out and figure out the solution. It's just that clarity that comes with, call it with intensity, or even just with being alone with your thoughts, especially with an elevated heart rate, that allows you to think a little more clearly, allows you to see the truth of things, cut through all the noise that we have around us. So, the 2 takeaways there are: use this time effectively after you work out, right? The brain is clear, the body is primed, you're ready to produce. And the second is this is the time for that. I think I forgot where I was going there. But this is your carved out time. So use that clarity now to take that minimum viable dose of work towards whatever your goal is and get it done. And know that there are some days when you'll have more time, right? You don't need to do just the minimum viable dose. You can do extra. You can take extra steps. But just know on those days that, you're going to be extra busy, and you know that when you finish this, the life is going to start and things are going to start flying at you. Then just do that minimum chunk. But as long as you define that and you do it consistently, your goals are free. Simple. All right, Jody, meh, did some, combined with, assuming that's supposed to say lat, pull downs, and plank holds. This palm is kind of an old injury. It hurts when I come down into the push-up. Blah, blah, sorry, TMI on my part. Hey, I'm happy to be here consistently. Well, so Jody, I'm wondering, is the, in the palm, if you just take your arm straight, where are we here? And then pull the wrist into extension, do you get pain in the palm? I'm just wondering if it's really just like a forearm issue, or even just if it is in the hand, if you could just get like a golf ball in it, where am I here? You know, and roll it around or something, if it's just kind of some tenderness in the hand itself. I'm definitely curious to hear a little bit more about that. There's no such thing as TMI here, right? Like my goal is to help if I can. I'm not saying I'm gonna know everything about everything, but you know, I have been doing this for a few years, and the more questions I can answer, the better I'll get it at the same time. So feel free to share more about that. Otherwise, I would love to hear any questions you guys might have about your goals, about what we're doing, about fitness, about the community. So I'll hang out here for a couple minutes if you have that. And then it's time to get rolling on your homework. I'm just gonna do one arm push-ups. Yeah, Jody, can you do that? I mean, other options obviously would be you could go on a fist. Just make sure you don't put your thumbs inside your fist like a hook grip. So you could go on the fist if that feels better. Or I wonder if the palm would feel better. That's heavier than I was hoping for, on a dumbbell. Right, it'll keep it out of as much extension, right? If you can go from this position to that, you notice that the angle of the wrist is not necessarily as extended. So that may feel better. I mean, probably 2 dumbbells would be best, just so you're not uneven there, but you could always go 1 and then just switch sides every few reps. So, I mean, those are some options if you do want to try it out. But as you're saying, right, like you're here consistently and you're making progress, and that's really all that matters. You know, I used to go through this. I used to have the mindset when I was coaching that, like, if we're gonna do double unders or pistols or, you know, some of those kind of like higher level skills, I used to be the type to say, hey, like, you need to practice this. Like, everybody's gonna do it and we'll just find a scaling option for everybody. But the way I see it now is, like, certain skills, you know, do we need as much? But even more so than that, like, if the person doesn't care for that movement, I can explain the importance of it, but there's no point in me forcing it, right? Especially if it's gonna have that person fall off the train. You know, if we could just give them something else that they're gonna like a little bit more. Yes, that messes with my, you know, perfectionism, but is that still gonna get that person results? Yeah, and should we, you know, put a barrier in there that might stop them from getting their results? No. So, you know, you're here, Jody, and that's perfect. And I'm assuming you got a pretty good workout with that power snatch and those V-ups, and like that's it. All right, you guys are awesome. Let's see if we can recruit some more people for tomorrow. What do we got tomorrow? Let me just check for you, just in case we need any gear. And feel free, if you've got any topics or anything you guys want to discuss, I like that as well. Tomorrow is pull-ups and backs. Well, maybe I'm on the wrong day here. Today's Thursday. Oh no, yeah. Tomorrow, pull-ups and back squats. There you go, Jody. You get to use that squat rack. I'm assuming you got a pull-up bar on there too, so fantastic. All right, team. That is today. Go get yourselves a fantastic day. Make some progress on your goals. Do that daily actionable step. And we'll see you tomorrow. Peace, team. Love you guys.